it is turning into more and more, in all likelihood, that we are going to have a big HBAR and XRP supply shock in 2025. Now, lots of you is probably wondering what precisely does this imply for the charge of those extremely good digital property, and nicely my answer to that question is some very good matters. You see, if there's a very small circulating supply, and there is a ton of call for that fee of any asset in that situation will cross up quite and due to more than a few things we are going to speak about in Trendy Video. I think this is an extremely likely case state of affairs, especially. Quickly here. Now, there may be so many various things which might be at play right now, and so many big news stories which are taking place, whether it be politics, whether it be cryptocurrency particularly, or just a international adoption. And so I want, first of all, simply speaking, approximately this. Donald Trump has been speaking increasingly approximately the Canada becoming us as 51st nation. In reality, he said that recently on another Truth Social publish. He says as follows: many humans in Canada love being the 51st country. The United States cannot go through the massive alternate deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to live afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned, and if Canada merged with America, there would be no price list, taxes could move way down, and they'd be absolutely secure from the hazard of the Russian and Chinese ships which might be continuously surrounding them. Together, what a wonderful nation it'd be. Now, this might sound a bit humorous, especially correlating it lower back to cryptocurrency, but this virtually might be, in my view, an incredibly proper factor for crypto, because if Canada is officially part of the US, it'll also get all of that pro-crypto regulation as nicely. And I assume this is becoming an increasing number of a probable opportunity that this could in reality appear. I imply I've talked to many different people in Canada. Many of them are truly completely on board with this. Canada doesn't truly have an identity anymore, and I assume joining the USA of America would supply plenty of people a brand new discovered hope and a brand new feeling of patriotism that they have been dropping for a completely long time. On pinnacle of all of the financial benefits of being part of the primary economic system within the world, I imply Canada is a big economy. There may be lots there to present to America. And beneath Trump, I do suppose that the Canadian economic system or America financial system could, without a doubt, boom, assuming it did do that merger. And of root, so would cryptocurrency for all Canadians and all US citizens due to all of the assets that might now be available to both of these two nations when they're one. So I do suppose that is something that surely merits our interest, and it is something that Trump is obviously taking very critically. He's now mentioned this several times, and I just desired to factor that out, actual brief earlier, than we get into a number of what the XRP news is in state-of-the-art video. Now, first, what I need to speak approximately in terms of XRP is Fox News. Okay. And some of different information media outlets had been taking XRP a lot extra critically. In fact, I'm going to play this clip for you because it's definitely cool. I did not suppose that we'd be getting this sort of mainstream coverage. However, here we are. Listen up. Another one you like is Ripple. You stated it's father coin to be looking at right now. Absolutely. Why? Okay, so Ripple really became the second largest coin previous to the CC's investigation of them. They did this honestly bizarre lawsuit in opposition to them. And basically, the Ripple's going to be the music that the whole lot's going to be going for walks on within the Destiny. So they created their personal strong coin right now. And Bank of America, like I stated, they have been doing 100% in their inner transactions. They were given 83 unique patents on it. And there may be a few first-rate stuff that's going to be popping out. These cynics, although tell me most effective position is an awful lot in this area as you are willing to lose. Effectively, as of now, a few human beings say it appears like an online casino. Do you believe that? That's the best instance I actually have is this. Don't no longer get worried with something. Do whatever you would do for a pleasant weekend away together with your spouse. Okay, and instead of doing that weekend, maybe put that in crypto. Here's what I'll inform you. 3 to 5 years from now, you both made some real money. Otherwise, you just lost one weekend together. Not a big deal. Yeah, so human beings are becoming increasingly bullish on XRP. A lot to the fact that we have Fox News now talking about it. Some human beings factor to this toward a pinnacle signal as a substitute. How I view that is a bit exceptional. Listen, I've seen the last 3 bull cycles. I kind of understand what is occurring now. I do think, usually speaking, the mainstream starts off evolved to capture on. A ton of retail traders are available. Tons of people are going to shop for XRP. And we are probably to look the top of this year. I don't assume we've got hit that top yet. I do suppose we nevertheless have an extended way to move. And this is a trademark of that. What we are beginning to see is that humans that are not savvy to cryptocurrency are beginning to enroll in. People that used to simply speak about shares in the SP 500 and technology out of doors of crypto are actually stepping into the crypto sphere and taking it lots greater severe, mainly with the authorities and their converting approach around cryptocurrency as nicely. And so, yeah, I assume that is something that we actually want to take severe due to the fact. Yeah, I suggest Ripple sincerely taking it extreme. They're doing some of huge trends that are definitely going to assist the DeFi environment grow. In truth, today's information here is the Ripple team has officially teamed up with Chainlink to enhance the RLUSD stablecoin, the use of real-time charge records for secure DeFi transactions on Ethereum and the XRP ledger with none other than Chainlink. Now, Chainlink is in reality such a first-rate clever settlement platform that permits you to do so many new DeFi applications and automate a number of unique techniques. Chainlink completely revolutionized the manner that Ethereum smart contracts labored, and it is approximately to do the very identical thing to the XRP ledger. Now, why is this a large deal? Well, a ton of developers are going to see this information and they are going to start building at the XRP ledger. Supplying new DeFi ecosystems for human beings to use and a path, pressure more use case and application for the XRP app. This is a huge reason as to why Ethereum did so nicely from an improvement standpoint. Chainlink virtually opened up the doorways in that regard and helped them get, in my opinion, billions of greenbacks more and extend over the long term. Chainlink is a massive ecosystem, don't get me incorrect, it's far large, and Ripple partnering with them is a really huge deal. This is going to gain each ecosystems a lot, and I would like to see Ripple come to be the new improvement hub in the crypto space, form further to what Ethereum changed into at some point of all of these different preceding cycles. So that is virtually tremendous. Speaking of mainstream insurance, we can also see that Wall Street Bets is now speaking with XRP as well. XRP is getting catapulted into the stratosphere right now. All of the top news media shops, all of the Pinnacle accompanied, tens of millions of fans. You recognize, for example, Wall Street Bets is almost 1 million. So many more human beings are speaking about XRP now and taking it severe. And so I suppose you men must too. I think we're approximately to see a huge wave of retail come into XRP, especially with ETFs. And we're going to get into the ETFs in only a 2D right here because the HBAR bull, anyone who I love, he makes a variety of HBAR content. Recently released a clip right here speaking about HBAR ETFs, Solana ETFs, XRP ETFs. And right here's the deal, guys, particularly with XRP growing as a lot, because it lately did. It truly is in which all of us thinks the next ETF is going to return, right? And so with XRP ETFs coming in on top of that, Fox News and mainstream media shops speaking about cryptocurrency, what we're seeing here is a really unique moment and the best storm, essentially. You have all of those older generation and people that are not savvy with cryptocurrency that watch Fox News, and what they're going to see very soon is the launch of an XRP ETF and an HBF and an HBAR ETF. They already saw what passed off with Bitcoin, so they may be going to run in on those ETFs, try to get in early and make as a whole lot as they likely can. And then on pinnacle of that, there's going to be such a lot of new humans in order to simply get self-custody of XRP all at the same time. Yeah, I do suppose that we are going to see billions of dollars come into these ecosystems, and so I think it is a mistake now not to get HBAR and now not to get XRP earlier than the introduction of those ETFs, due to the fact we've got already visible what this has carried out for Bitcoin. I mean, undeniable and simple, it really catapulted Bitcoin up in price after their ETF become launched. And yeah, I think HBAR and XRP are going to be no special. In truth, I think they're possibly going to be even greater extensively followed because permits, just face it, the generation behind those projects is some distance advanced to something else in the marketplace. We can also see that HBAR has been without a doubt doing extraordinarily nicely, hugely outperforming the rest of the market.